Hey guys, today we got something special for you, a racing game, F-Zero from Super Nintendo. Came out around August 23rd, 1991. So, I'm Jawz.D. and
I'm Protoman, and this is the game we're going to be playing today. Wendel's going to be taking the helm of this one, so let's do this.
yeah.
So this is Protoman of Gaming Well Wasted, and I'm with
Jawz.D.
and we're going to be playing some F-Zero. Wendell's going to be taking the core of this one, of this classic Super Nintendo launch game.
Yeah, so this is F-Zero. As you can see here, you got your Grand Prix, practice, and records. So if you want to show off to your friends, you go to records, obviously. So basically you got 4 cars here, your 4 cores, and you got your Blue Falcon, which is piloted by the famous
Captain Falcon
and his Falcon Punch, but no, you don't want to pick that. You have your Golden Fox over here, and then you got your Wild Goose, piloted by what looked like an alien, if I remember right, in the
like
instruction manual.
Squid dude, yeah.
I think Gold Fox is almost Fox McCloud. I can't remember his name.
No,
No?
the Gold Fox guy, I remember he had like a curled hair kind of slick thing going on.
And then here, you got the car you're supposed to take, the Fire Stingray. It has the max speed, best max speed in the game, best handling. Sadly, its acceleration isn't as good, but it's probably one of the better cars in the game. So I'm going to be showing off the Night League in standard class, because Expert is crazy. Trust me.
So we got Mute City.
So I'm not. I guess I'll be talking a little bit more in the beginning few races, but towards the end I'm gonna have to like
enter
really
super
focus.
concentration mode. So you have to deal with me staring at him cornering, overtaking the goose and the falcon and the fox. Huh. It's kind of funny. They're all animal based.
Yeah.
He's the stingray. One's a samurai, one's a bounty hunter, one's some kind of alien space pirate, and one's a yuppie.
Yeah, he looked pretty snazzy there. And you know, if your car's named the Golden Fox, you know.
As a kid, I remember I always used to take the Golden Fox, and then I learned later on in life racing that Golden Fox is garbage. It's all top speed and nothing else. Can't corner for its life.
All on my chuff. Use the
Those
boost right
fox,
there.
Falcon. Corner there. Nice recovery.
Oh!
Jeez.
Doing a little crazy stuff here.
Stunt moves.
Outlaw country!
So on the bottom right, you got the S's there, which are his boosts that he gets every time he does a lap. On top of that, he has his lives in case he doesn't meet the qualification. The qualification's the top left there. You have your rank, and then you have the safe area, so he has to keep above whatever that is. So if it's safe 3, safe 5, he always has to be 2 or 1 in rank.
Or 3.
Or 3.
Or
It changes as the laps progress. So obviously in some of them it starts at 15, then it goes 10, then 5, then 3, and as by the last lap, it's usually you got to make the top 3 of the podium essentially to get past the level. Unlike most Grand Prix based or even like the Mario Kart games where there's a point system, this one is more about just passing the stage from its safety point and qualifying. There is no like final tabulation essentially of first, second, and third after all the races have been finished. But there is points. More for top score, I guess. And there's the actual race timing itself for your records. So now we got the big blue.
And if I remember right, if you beat all the classes, so like Knight, Queen, and King class, you unlock one last class, if I remember right.
Kind of like Mario Kart then, where the special zone opened up
Yeah.
after you get gold cups on all of them.
And here we have Big Blue. Iconic music right here.
Yeah.
And also, a little pro tip. When you hit those jumps, before you hit the ground, press down, so you'll take no damage. Normally if you hit the jumps and you land, you'll take a little bit of damage, and you will not get your speed boost. So what you want to do is hit those jumps, press down before you hit the ground, and then you'll keep the speed boost you got in the air, and you'll take no damage as well. So as you're seeing that in Ute City, I'll be continuing doing that as I'm playing.
Traffic. And we're gonna see here on the top right he has his power bar, which he has to heal up every time taking damage. And after it gets to a certain point, it looks like usually when it's about 10% left of the power bar, he starts to power down if he takes too much damage, and it affects his top speed, it looks like. So you gotta keep that up. So far so good. Still first place. There's a car that's about to explode from too much damage.
One of the many hazards on the track.
Yeah. They are technically other people in the race, but they're not, I guess, famous enough to be iconic, so they look like generic cars on the road, but they actually are part of the ranking, too. Everyone seems to know F-Zero today more from the Smash Brothers games, less so from the game franchise. Not many F-Zero games today. There was, to my knowledge, there was the one on Super Nintendo, there was one on Game Boy Advance.
2 on Game Boy Advance.
2 on Game Boy Advance?
Yeah.
I know that there was...
One of the launch titles, and the other one was Legend, that was based on the...
Legend GP.
The anime.
Yeah. Legend GP, which is based off the anime. There was the anime. There was the GX. There was the GX game for GameCube, and then there was the AX, which was the arcade version, which actually worked on a card system, which was pretty cool. And I believe that was it for F-Zero, unfortunately. And then after that, it was just all Smash Brothers. Captain Falcon was an unlockable in the first Smash Brother, and then he became
mainstay,
a standard after that. You know, the iconic Falcon Punch kind of made its debut in that, and then was used in the anime in the closing episode. So, not much on this franchise. Unfortunately, is kind of dormant, kind of like the Star Fox franchise. While it's still around, and we're reminded of it through merchandising or articles, or it's iconic in its sense, but it's just been pretty quiet in terms of... Oh, I think there was one more F-Zero game. There was a futuristic one where it had like a whole bunch of characters, what, like 100 years after the original F-Zero timeline. I think there was one more.
Probably.
I remember something like that, where it's a guy who claimed to be Captain Falcon's son or something. I'll post an image of it if I remember the name of it. I'll let Wendel focus here. But it was always an interesting series, and it's cool how it has aspects of it that actually cross over with Star Fox. I know one of the big rumors within the Star Fox fandom is Fox McCloud's father, James McCloud, when he died. Supposedly he didn't die. He actually went through a dimensional portal, or the black hole in the Star Fox universe, which is an area in the Star Fox games. And he ended up in the F-Zero universe, and he became the James McCloud. Yeah, James McCloud pilot in the F-Zero universe, which he has a race car that is very similar to the R-Wing in Star Fox. And he looks a lot like James McCloud, right down to his iconic pilot shades and everything.
But he's a human.
Yeah, but he's human, so I guess when he made that jump, he he was less fox and more human now. Again, it's all a speculation by the fans. And they even did kind of a nod to that in Star Fox Adventure, not Star Fox Adventures, Star Fox Assault for the DS. When you beat one of the endings with Falcon and Fox, you actually unlock an ending where they...
Fox and Falcon.
Yeah, they pretty much retire from doing their flight and bounty hunter kind of jobs, and they become racers, and they transform their R-Wings into race cars, looking very similar to what was in the F-Zero game. So there seems to be ties between those two franchises, and those are two franchises that seem to unfortunately be suffering right now in terms of game releases, which is a shame because they're, I mean, Star Fox franchise I love to death. Such a great franchise. Growing up, I always had a lot of fond memories of it. And F-Zero, really fun, a lot of cool characters in it. I loved the arcade game when it came out, especially, too. So, yeah, you're doing good.
Trying.
Alright, got first place at the end there. Deathwind. This one you get pushed, as you could see from how the background showing, you get pushed a little bit to the right. You got the fight against that. Deathwind.
And the trick here is power, as Jeremy Clarkson would say.
Gotta power through it.
You definitely want to hit those. Definitely want to hit the boost strips, but it's a little bit tricky
when you're fighting against the wind.
Yeah.
Flying. You can see in the top left, right, currently the safety is 10, but that will decrease as the laps progress.
Use my boost now.
Now it's 7.
I'm being a little bit dirty. Ah! And you can take the hits too.
No rules in F-Zero.
That's bad. Gotta use my boost again.
Power through. Everyone fighting for that one boost. Final lap. Home stretch. Nice. 4 races, 4 first place. Very good, Wendel. And an extra life. Not that you'll need it. Okay,
Shh, never say never.
Never say never. Oh, man. So far, so good. And the final one, silence. Which is silent. Let's go. This one's interesting because it actually has a fork in the road and one has to make a decision to go left or go right. And the left is filled with mines, as you can see. And the right is a longer stretch. So it's kind of the catch. Take the shortcut but the more dangerous route in a game where damage is a heavy factor.
Like, look at that, I'm already...
Yeah, already lost 20%, 25% there, yeah.
Paying dearly for my mistake.
So he's going to take the long route now. The jump. S corner.
Damn it. That's bad.
So right now he's under the limit, so they're warning him.
I'm just barely there.
Yeah. Keep above the safety. On the ever dangerous silence track. Now the limit is 5. Corner. Nice.
Ah.
Oh man.
Oh man, I got knocked.
And it was such
and I did the boost. Ah.
It was such a perfect corner too.
Oh man, I screwed up on that one big time. As you see, powered down, and I can't get to my maximum.
Now the speed is affected.
Speed, and I'm done. I'm pretty much finished.
Yeah.
And ranked out as well.
So he's gonna have to use an extra life. Much similar to Mario when you don't get the top 4. They'll pop you out and you get another try at it. So let's try to beat silence again. The tension. The speed. That which is silence. Long road, followed by the jump. Rank 5. And the S turn. Nice. Catching up on the goose. S turn. Limit 5. Rank 3. Going for the dangerous route. Nice. Caught the jump. S turn. Catching up on the golden one. Final lap. Taking the dangerous route. First place. Now if he could hold it.
Oh, Jesus! Come on! Yeah!
He's got it.
Oh,
First place across the board.
oh, it gets crazy tense.
Yeah.
Look at those beautiful Mode 7. Look at that.
Mode 7 back in the day. On one of Super Nintendo's beautiful launch titles, along with Pilot Wing, Mario World, and a few others. Can't come to mind right now. But there it is, all its glory. First place all around on the night track.
Whew.
Tough, eh?
Yeah, man.
Tension.
Oh, my fists. My knuckles.
This is gaming well wasted.
Sorry, ladies.
Missing his knuckles. Gaming well wasted with Protoman.
And Jawz.D.
And that was Jawz.D acing it off with, what is the name of this? The Stingray?
Yeah, the fire stingray.
Fire Stingray. Until then, guys, take care and keep on gaming.